Well, hey there, rock stars. Sarah Rockin' Robbins here, coming to you live for a very quick prospecting tip of the day. In fact, we are going to be giving you some ideas, some places to prospect to keep your funnels full in less than 10 minutes. If you are new here, it's your first time watching, click 1 so we can warmly welcome you. And don't forget, as always, click share for a chance for a shout. The more on your team who know, the greater your team will grow. Speaking of prospecting, you can get our free guide at prospectingguide.com. And if you are in the US and you prefer to text, you can text guide and talk with me at the number on your screen, 310-388-8049 for our free guide. As you say hello and share your why, I'm going to share who I am today. I am Sarah Robbins. I'm a former kindergarten teacher turned network marketing top leader. Together with our team, we do over $1 billion in sales, and I do share my best practices in my best-selling book, Rock Your Network Marketing Business. I am also a coach inside of the most supportive, collaborative community in the industry called the Network Marketing Inner Circle. So if you're not yet a part of that program, make sure you join us there at the networkmarketinginnercircle.com, where we offer weekly coaching with me, yours truly, industry experts, the most supportive, collaborative community in the industry, and the largest training vault of any topic you need training on when you need it most. In fact, members do get free access to my university, my system that led me to build an 8-figure business at the networkmarketinginnercircle.com. We would love to have you there, and most especially because this month we are focusing on the topic which I'm going to talk to you about today. It is my favorite topic, and it's prospecting, the number one way to get new leads in our business, new customers, new distributors, etc. Now, I want you to keep a couple things in mind as we kind of dive into today's free training. First and foremost, something to keep in mind when it comes to prospecting, remember as always, your goal is to make new friends, not sound like a script, right? And to lose friends. We want to make new friends, and keeping that in mind, if you go into any setting, instead of thinking, how am I going to recruit this person? I want you to start to think, how can I make a friend? How can I start conversation? How can I get connected on social? Okay, that's going to be the key to you having great success. Now, if you did not watch it last week, you can pick it up on our podcast at the Rockstar Recruiting School podcast. You can find that on iTunes. I gave you language to start conversation. So that's kind of a good lead in to today's training. So make sure you check that out. But today we're going to be talking about places to prospect. I love when people say, you know what, where do I find new people? Because I'm like, aren't we surrounded by people? Oftentimes the question's not, who do I talk to? It's really, what do I say? Which is why we gave you that language last week. But we are surrounded by people. In order to keep our funnels full, we have to start thinking about every conversation could be one that leads you to really a conversation about new business, right? New business. So let's talk about some of my favorite places to prospect. One of the ways that I talked about inside of the Network Marketing Inner Circle on Monday was events. And we gave all sorts of really great training on events. And inside of their training vaults, they get actual training on virtual events, physical events, etc. But here's some ideas for you. First and foremost, do events with a cause. Now, let me just say this. When I started my business, I'm not a party plan company. However, I was like, if I only have an hour to do this business, I want to get in front of 10 people, right? It was a great opportunity to expand my network, to have people bring a friend, and I change up the themes so they would come each and every month. So I do monthly events. Events with a cause where people can donate to a charity, or perhaps you give to an event, you donate a basket. Vendor events are really great, especially as the holidays approach, maybe at a school or at a church, right? It's a small fee to set up a booth. You can do a raffle to pull people in and create a leads list there too. Again, inside of the Inner Circle, we give you great training on doing a vendor events. Themed events too. So whether it's virtual beauty bashes where you give away some cool designer products in addition to your product, cocktails and conversations, coffee and conversations, focusing on different professions, right? Maybe for teachers, back to school, etc. a giving and gratitude event, showing the great ways that you do good in your business. And again, ask people to host events for you too. Some great language would be, my business is expanding in your area. Would you be willing to host an event for me? I'll show up, do all the work, and I'll even throw in some free products as a thank you. Isn't that a great way to meet new people who might be interested in your business? Another idea of ways to meet people, formal networking. Join some networking groups, guys. They're a great way to give and get referrals, or a Chamber of Commerce group, which often have events too. Network with other professionals, both in person and online. You can join some LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, etc. In fact, one of my business partners found me by just finding a commonality and a reason to connect. So maybe you could say, I'm always looking to network with other skincare professionals, small business owners, etc., and meet them and treat them for coffee and see how can we help one another grow your business. Share your why, what the business is doing, and who you're looking for. And they might say, like my business partner Kathleen did, she reached out to network with me. Wait a minute, I'm interested in doing this too. So that's a great way. Informal networking is awesome. I always say compliment people, ask questions. That's how you get into conversation. So, oh, I love your necklace. Where'd you get it? Etc. And just get into good conversation. People who give you great service. Great service today. Thank you so much for your great service. Do you love what you do? Man, that could expose a pain point, right? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But are you keeping your options open? The goal is with these conversations not to prospect, it's to make a new friend. And if you don't say anything about your business, before you leave, pull out a sample and say, I've loved chatting with you today. I want to leave you with a gift. Have you heard of Company XYZ before? And tell them, if you promise me you'll use it, I promise you I'll follow up and stay in touch. And then get back in touch. That's where the conversation comes in. If you don't have samples, no sweat. Then maybe it's, hey, I've loved connecting today. I'd love to stay connected. Are you on social? And then continuing the conversation there. All right, reach out to your customers. Here's another great way to keep your funnel full. 5 points of contact you can see up on the screen every month. I'll say, how are you loving your products? What are you low on that I can help you to replenish? Can I recommend something new this month? Whether it's a special, a new product, something that might go great with what they're using. And then, hey, as a distributor, I get a great discount. Can I share with you that program this month? It's a great time to upsell them from consultant to from customer to consultant. And then last question, do you know anybody who would be interested? I build my business on referrals. You know anybody who'd be interested in the products or the business? Let people know you have a referral rewards program, whether it's your discount on the product or some free product that you fulfill through your auto ship. Say, my business is expanding into your area. I'm looking for leads there. Do you know anyone who would be interested? And tell them you're willing to reward them for their referrals. Of course, social media is a great way to connect to. We have tons of social media experts who train inside of the Network Marketing Inner Circle. You'll see some keys on the screen, but some really in-depth training on social media marketing for network marketing there. We don't have time in less than 10 minutes for that today, but we do in the group. So if you're interested, guys, in joining us, I hope that you enjoyed today's free tips and they got your wheelhouse turning, some ideas for prospecting. Did you love it? I mean, pretty incredible. Under 10 minutes, you learned some prospecting ideas for free, but you can join our group for live coaching at thenetworkmarketinginnercircle.com. And guys, let me just say, it is absolutely incredible. It is the most supportive, collaborative group inside of the industry. Well, you get training weekly from yours truly and industry experts in social media marketing for network marketing and network marketing, really from the best of the best. So you're always up to date. The largest training vault of information in the industry for training on any topic when you need it most. And what I love, all companies and all levels are welcome. And if you join this week, you also get free access to the Network Marketing University, which is my system for how we built an 8-figure business inside of the network marketing industry. We do hope to have you, as our series is on prospecting all month long, how to keep your funnel full. And we're having a fabulous time. If nothing else, make sure you pick up our free guide for more tips and language on prospecting, including a daily activity tracker. You'll see the number on the screen that you can text or go to prospectingguide.com. With that, I promised under 10 minutes. How did it help? I'd love to hear you. Have a great day. God bless, and goodbye for now.